Schedule plus.
So, hello, today we are here for discussing the project of tech, which is about infographic. So, currently, I have decided. Just let me know if you are okay with it or not. The thing is, we need to select first of all one of those two topics. I would prefer to successfully conduct a virtual meeting. So, I think it should be okay if you don't mind. Feel free to tell if you want to go ahead with the another one. Okay, Shlok, no worries. Yeah.
Channel શું કરવાનું?
So, we first of all, we need to divide this project in three of us. Like, who is gonna research? Like, we need to design the infographic. We also need to organize the steps and help with narration as well. So, we can just decide it whatever works for you. Just let me know which suits the best for you. I have texted you all the four things which we need to decide. विषय निकाल दे रहने दे. Infographic and do help research. Okay, so Slok, you gonna do the research and make the infographics, and Lavisha, you can just go with organizing the steps and like help in narration. I will design it, or I can also do research, or like whatever is left, I can do it. That's fine. So currently, like we need to do some research on this topic. So as I said, like we are going with like the topic, which is how to successfully conduct a virtual meeting. So we're gonna do research on it. I will share my screen. I have some like documents already open on Google, or I'm gonna search on it. You can also like go on Google, go on Blackboard, and search for open resources. We are not using AI in this assignment, so just be careful on that thing. So let me know if you have some points. We can just keep it in it in there. And you can just mail me if you get some kinds of research. I can share it on my on the Zoom. So first of all, like we need to keep three things in mind. Like we need to be focused and precise on completely one particular thing. We need to be like go on point. We cannot be like go off topic or something like that, as it would affect in like problems, as like it would be having some low grades as well. So would be better if we like go with the go on topic properly and precisely, so even professor can understand it properly. So I would say like we are taking 3 points, which is like the best thing. We and like and which like people have problems with it, which are first of all, if we go through, is like what's the problem. So for them, as like I have like researched a little bit, it's showing me like just one second. Mm, that how to prepare the meeting agenda. Like most of the people in this world who is using Zoom or Meet Teams or Meets to create an virtual meeting, like everyone should know about this. Like prepare the meeting agenda. The another one is like um, so we are going to be precise on these 3 things, which is like preparing for virtual meeting, like how to prepare for it, like what's the meeting agenda, like how to prepare about it, The second thing is like running the meeting professionally, as like we can see like not just here, like in the world, like, wherever like people do virtual meetings, like for office work or some like teamwork or group work. It should be good if they run the meeting professionally. So we need to make sure like how to run the meeting professionally, as well as like we need to take a follow up after the meeting and also during the meeting. Let's say like there are lots of people in the meeting if it's a professional meeting, and like anybody has any question, and so at least like they should know like how to answer them or how to question them by raising hand or something like that. So we these are the 3 points of focus we are focusing, like we are keeping in mind for this particular project. So just let me know if you have anything, any kind of research or anything will be better, or else I have some articles which I can share on screen.
Yeah, so in this link which you have shared,
Mhm.
it was written that we should have a clear title, which is very important, and fonts must be clear too.
I have also gone through like through the documents provided by the professor. It also says like it should be like write at least 5 number steps, and it's written like the steps must be numbered, steps must be sequential, and we need to use imperative mood. So we also need to like I'm making all these kinds of points in my notepad. So the thing is we need to keep this in mind while we go through and make the infographic, so that will be better and will also meet the requirements asked by him. Another thing is like we also need to see, like we are not allowed to use AI, but at the same time, we can use Magic Writer in Canva, like which is good. And so I would suggest to use Canva to make an infographic. We can at least get some kind of help from Magic Writer, and probably it should look good and attract you. So I will just go through some of the Blackboard materials. I will share my screen. I also like I will do some internet researches as well. So we can just go ahead. If you like any point, then let me know so I can just, take a note of those things as well, so that we can all like keep those points in mind and then go ahead and create a infographic. So just give me a second. So let me open first of all a couple links which I have found it on online.
હું બનાવવાનું ચાલુ કરું છું બરાબર તમારે બધી બગતો દેવું.
મેં હાર્વર્ડ યુનિવર્સિટીનું જોયું. પેલા માઇક ઓન છે તો બોલ્યું પણ ચાલશે. હમ. હમ. That's all.
Hmm?
It's all.
Answer.
Okay, so I will share you a couple screens. I just it like so probably I hope you can see my screen. Like these are like a couple things which I have found it online. Just give me a second. Okay. So this is like the one which says like which is from Harvard Business University. Like they have kept a couple of resources online, like what it makes takes to run a great virtual meeting. So this, I think, it suits our topic, and it's completely good for us to take some online resources as well. So this is the thing. Mm, it says like 12 steps here which can make it happen. Like we can go for 5 steps as us. We have to use video to be professional. There's always like provide a dial-in option like video conferencing. Sometimes like you need to speak, so you need to be unmuted. Sometimes you need to be muted. So, we need to make take measures of those things. We need to change our what you can say is like we need to change we need to be sure like what button in meetings or where it works for what thing. So that's the thing. Another thing is like taste technology. It just better to test these things online. Like it's tech world of technology. There might be some internet issue, there might be some camera issue, there might be something else. So we can just go ahead with this. Like we can start the meeting like 15 or 20 minutes before so that we can just check these things so that everyone in the meeting can join on time, and then would be good for all of us. So that the main agenda of this thing is like it won't delay our meeting. The other thing is like we have to make sure like our faces are visible. Like we need to see about the background. Like it should not be that much dark, neither that much like light, so that at least our face is recognizable.
तू भी कुछ रिप्लाई कर दे लगे.
So at this time, like Slok is having something wrong, so he cannot speak. But he told me like he's doing some research is online. Okay, it's all right, no worries. So okay, let's see what he has sent it to us. Mhm. Okay, so yeah, so Loisa is also like agreed with that thing. Even Slok is good. So okay, so let me just go ahead with the thing with Slok has sent me. Okay, so it's just basically to tell us about infographic, like how to make an infographic or uh, how can we make it to like to make it better or look attractive or something like that. So sure, we will take a look at that as well. Like we need to have a clear title, start with a plan. We also like so as we said, like currently we are planning. We will think about title by doing some researches and have some suggestions from each of us. Then we can choose the right fonts. I would prefer about like some good and attractive, as you can see something here. This is an infographic, so it looks good. Like our eyes, like it should. We will only see these things if it looks attractive. If it doesn't, then we won't even take a look over there, even if it's in our front. So That's the thing. So it also includes to select the right colors, and we should also keep it clean and simple, because like if we keep it clean and simple, then the thing is like uh, it's less thing to read, so people will read it more. If it's more like a paragraph or an essay, nobody's gonna read it. So that's the thing. Also need to take care about graphics, branding, and also the layout as well. So I think if we use all these things, uh, it should be good. We also have like Magic Writer from Canva, so it's a benefit with us. So all right, I have something which we can like, which tells us how to run a great virtual meeting or how to set up a virtual meeting. So let's take a look on those as well. Almost like if you have saw, all has the same thing. Like mm, we have to discuss the purpose of meeting before the meeting. Then it just creates like how to create a virtual meeting. Like there are guidelines online as well. You can search on Google, or you can search like, even like currently if we are using Zoom and you don't know how to create it, if you press on help, it will help you out like how to create it. So that's fine. We need to prepare an agenda, some manners, and encourage feedbacks and everything. So that's fine. Like we will just take a look at these things, and probably should be good running like making an infographic using these sources. I think we also do have like some things uploaded on the Blackboard as well, which is here, like how to create an infographic. Let's take a look on those as well. Like infographics, why? So here's the thing, is it your first time? Like for me personally, it's not, so I will go with no. But yeah, so are you creating infographic for class assignment? Yeah. Planning. So it's like in which country you're currently in? Canada? Okay. Ontario. Like these are just for fun, like professor has kept it, so let's see what it is. Yeah, so I will use mine as well as something online. Like I like what's good, so I can just take a look on it. If I like, I can also like refer it as well. So this is just the review. There are resources which can help us create an infographic. There's a video as well. Let's see. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a Seneca Sound. Welcome to Sandbox. 欢迎来到 Sandbox. sorry. So like we are gonna go through with the things provided by our professor, which is like the step-by-step guide. It just says like about infographics a little bit, then just says about like planning your infographic. These are the things covered by Lavisha while we are making. Like she will plan our infographic, and me and Shlok will work respectively. So we'll be good. And
Yeah, I can do that well.
so like from here, we are going to like setting goals and gathering research. So I have gathered a couple of like more research as well. Like you can see, which is open here everywhere. Like some things from LinkedIn and Indeed as well. So it's good. I think this much is good from my side. But like we can also like discuss together when we meet. And I will also get some research from Sloke as well, and we can just work together. We have already choose our topic, so we now need to consider our audience, which we know like basically for our topic, the audience age is like either young people or the old ones because they are the ones who are not that much like they are you can say like they are limited to technology, so they don't know much about these things. So they need to go in depth on this, and they can like our infographic must be suitable for them. Any profession is fine. Like if there is a family mate or a professional workmate, it should be good for them as well. And like prior knowledge on topic, like as I told, like we are meeting on like Zoom, which is a virtual meeting. So we know about these things a little bit. So we gonna research and then make it a little bit professional on infographic. Then it's like define the purpose, which we have already decided it and gonna show it on our infographic. We are yeah. So currently we are doing this research and everything. We will plan a look. Like currently, I was also like researching it online. Like as you can see. Mm, so this thing like we are not exactly copying anything, but these are the things which we can like take a look at, and we can decide like how we can make it. Like this is an infographic, something like that. There are lots of sources online. We can use anything, and I think should be good for today. If you have anything, just let me know. Which means
Yeah, I think it was a really informative meeting. Even I don't have any questions.
okay, so looks good. Like we can, as we have planned, like we can meet tomorrow and start working on infographics. We can build it and submit it by the deadline. So we'll be good. And then we will also like go ahead with the presentation next week. So thank you. Have a good day.